Hello everyone, long time no see. I've been trying to make this video for the longest time, and every time I start I have to stop because of Oscar. Good evening everyone. I have been trying to make this video for absolutely ages. Good morning everyone. Tuesday. Got up about an hour ago. Oscar got up just now. That's why I'm starting the video now. I am going to do this today. Hello everyone, long time no see. It is Saturday and me and Oscar are at home, chilling, relaxing, making an absolute mess of the place. And I figured that's the point of this video now. That's the point of today's video. So calling all the parents out there, let's talk. Oscar here, Stan? Yeah. Oscar here is 1 year old. So he's 13 months old now. And he's going through a phase, a stage in his development, whatever you want to call it. The last, say, 2 months, something like that, he's been a complete nightmare. I said it, a complete nightmare. That's it, a complete nightmare. I know, I shouldn't call my baby a nightmare. I shouldn't, it's going to affect him in the future. When you see this in the future, Oscar, honestly, you'll understand how much of a nightmare you've been, right? I'm going to show you the videos. I've got the videos and the pictures, and you know, you'll see how much of a nightmare you've been. I still love you, of course I do, but you've been an absolute nightmare. And that's what I want to talk to you about. So he's been fussing all day. And fussing, I don't mean fussing in a way like something's wrong with him, he needs to go to a doctor. So I know everyone's going to say, oh my god, go to the doctor. No, it's not that kind of fussing. Fussing like, he knows now how to control me and Hillary. So he knows how to control us with his crying. And when I talk about his crying is on a scale that you just, it's completely unnecessary. And it's like a light switch, on, off. You do what he wants, the crying stops. You turn away, you don't do what he wants, the crying is like full blast. Right now he's just looking up at the camera, he's like wondering what the hell I'm talking to, what the hell am I doing? Anyway, so I'll show you a video, like this is a video of him crying just the other day. And here he's just sitting down. I was trying to feed him, that's the other thing I want to talk to you about. Trying to feed him, come up. I was trying to feed him and he just was not eating. He just did not want to eat, which is part of the problem as well. So he's not eating a lot during the day. He's relying, me and Hillary, we think now he's relying on the milk we give him at night and yeah, pretty much in the night before he goes to bed, and if he wakes up in the middle of the night. We think he's just relying on that and just not eating during the day. He is still having a poo twice a day, and it's still, you know, a decent amount of poo. So we don't think he's really hungry. We think that although we've prepared meals for him and he's eating bits of what we're eating, whatever, he's getting enough food even though he's not finishing his own food. Everything we prepare for him we end up wasting because he pecks it. He eats like little bits. Then he doesn't eat, then he's like fussing, he wants to go play again. And we're like looking at this full bowl of stuff that we've just spent ages preparing for him, and he doesn't eat it. And then when we're eating our dinner, he's like, he wants bits of our dinner, but he doesn't want like a portion, he just wants like a bit. So we don't, at this point, we don't really know how much he's eating throughout the day, although when he has a poo, we know that he must have eaten enough. So, oh, it's so weird. So the eating thing, it's so weird. He likes food, he's curious about food. I can't eat anything without him coming up and begging some. And I give him a tiny little piece to try, and then he's gone, that's it. He's satisfied, he doesn't want any more. Is that normal? I think babies should be like, wanting lots of food. Wanting lots of food and coming up and like eating and not eating. Shouldn't it be like we have to tell them to stop eating? Just 1 minute, Oscar, let me make this video, okay? We should be telling them to stop eating, right? Not like, come on, try and eat, come on. And everyone said, all right, let him eat by himself. Fine, we tried that. We've tried it a few times now. Give him this bowl, give him a spoon. We always have to give him a spoon anyway. What? What do you want? Give him his bowl. First thing he does, tip it upside down. So that's the food out of the bowl straight away. Sometimes it's onto his little table, sometimes it's straight onto the floor. So then you get some more put in his bowl. This time you hold on to the bowl so he can't tip it over, all right? But he still has a spoon. He could feed himself. Does he feed himself? No. It's just spoon in, food everywhere. Or a full hand in the food and then onto his face and hair. Oscar, hang on. Oh, what do you want? What's over there? Oh, he wants it. That's another thing. Anyway, so the food thing, we have to control it. We have to feed him. And it's not easy because he just doesn't eat like a regular child that I imagine. And that I'm told that I was like when I was younger. I was told I ate lots. What do you want? Shoes off? Yeah? No. Okay, shoes off. Shoes off, yeah? So the food thing, we want him to eat more. Here. We want him to eat more, and he's gone. Ooh, okay, one shoe boy. Careful. Alright, so the food thing, yeah. So he's not eating a lot, as in like a good enough portion, we think, at one time, and he's just sort of like eating bits and bobs and whatever. And then at night, before he goes to bed, oh my God, there's screams because he knows, this is almost bedtime, I should get my milk. And he roars, he howls, like the whole street can hear him crying. And that's because he wants his milk before he goes to bed. What? Your shoe? Oh, he wants his shoe back on. He just told me to take it off. And now he wants it back on. All right. Oh, you want this one off too? Yeah? Yeah? I'm trying to understand, like, is he telling me to put that one back on or take them both off? Oh, I think he's trying to tell me to take them both off. Okay. Satisfaction. Guaranteed. Okay. Here. 2 shoes. Good play. Alright, so I looked, because we're still using that sort of baby tracker app. Yeah, that app. And I looked and he's still drinking about the same as what he was drinking when he was 3 months old, even though during all of the daytime we don't give him any milk at all. So when he woke up this morning, Hillary gave him some milk because she was worried that he wasn't going to eat. That I don't. When he wakes up, if I'm here alone, I don't give him milk in the morning. I just say, no, you're awake now, that's it. Starting your day, food. So she gave him milk. Anyway. Usually we don't give him milk, and then he only gets milk at night, so he goes like the whole day. Say he wakes up at 8 or 9 in the morning, and then he goes to bed at about midnight or 1, 2 a.m. and that's when he'll get his next milk. What are you doing? You know, that's when he'll get his next milk, and the whole day he doesn't really eat a lot. He's just like little bits, little bits, little bits, little bits, little bits, and then he's like, before he goes to bed, he'll have one milk. He wants more. He wants more. Like that. And he'll just pretty much make up for the whole day of milk at night. What do you want? Oscar, what's up? I think it's because I'm ignoring him right now. Okay. That's a new... Oh, he's hitting himself in the head with his shoe. That's not good. Alright. Let me just put this one... I don't know if he wants to sleep or what. Let me just figure out what he wants and then I'll come right back. Okay, hang on. Okay, still no idea what he wanted. I'm back. It took about 2 minutes and then he just wanted to go back down, so I don't know. Right, so yeah, there's the food thing. And then now there's the sleeping thing. Oh dear, we've tried so many things. You know, the only time he had a good sleeping pattern was when we went back to Hillary's hometown. And that was, you know, a few months ago. And he had a really good sleeping pattern. He was waking up at about 7 in the morning and going to bed at about 8 p.m., something like that. And that was really, it was so good. So good. And he wasn't fussing, it was fine. And then, I don't know if it's back to city life or Beijing or what it is, but it's like, wow, his sleeping patterns are so messed up. Alright, then there's the other thing. This crying thing. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, there must be something wrong with him. Oh, maybe he's hurting inside emotionally. Oh, you shouldn't let him cry and all this. But someone must have, I don't know, a current young mother. I say young, I don't mean young, I mean like a mother of a young baby is what I'm talking about. Like, what do you do when your baby is trying to control you by crying? You know? And it's not little crying. It's not like, it's not that crying. It's crying as if someone is hacking off their leg. You know, like someone slaughtering a pig. It's that kind of crying. And then as soon as you turn around or do what they want, it's like, off. And then laughing. Like, what do you do? What do you do? I've been told not to ignore them. I've been told to let them cry. Let them, Oscar. So it's so annoying because I can tell now. I can tell which one is the real one. It doesn't change the volume of the cry. The volume of the cry is still there. It's still ready to break some glass, shatter your eardrums. It's a crazy cry and the tears are real. But it's just that I know he's doing it to get what he wants. You know, sometimes it can be as simple as he wants to play with my AirPods. You know, the little AirPods, and you can open it and take out the headphones, whatever. And if I close the AirPods, he'll howl and scream. If I open it, he's normal and he's happy. And then close it again. I'll show you a little clip. Look at this, everyone. Oscar wants to play with my AirPods, but watch. If I open it, he's okay. If I close it, and he won't let me help him open. Oscar, look, 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 look. I can show you how to open it. I can show you. Look, give me a hand, give me a hand. Oh my God, Oscar, you can't be like this. Here, let me show you. Look, look, this finger. It's like a light switch. Open. And then close. He doesn't want it. Here, here. Here. Oh my God. That time he wasn't like completely howling and screaming, but oh God, it progresses within seconds. It's crazy how, oh, he's so sleepy, but he just won't sleep. Anyway, it's crazy how, you know, how much control he has over this cry. So what do you suggest? What do you do when your child cries, but you know it's not a cry because they're hungry or hurt or something? It's just a cry because I want this. Do it now. It's like that kind of cry, even though he's only 1 year old. He already knows how to do that. I'll be back with some more issues very, very shortly. Hang on, he's really tired now. I'm gonna put him to sleep. And I'm back. So yeah, I forgot what I talked about. I know that I talked about the crying to control people and not eating enough stuff. And the next thing I want to talk about is his form of playing. Like, we have so many toys for him, and there's not a single toy that he uses in the conventional way. Now, this part I'm not really bothered about. I'm not bothered about this. I just wanted to mention it because I'm sure that I'm not the only one who finds it fascinating or just like, I'm just flabbergasted. I just don't understand. Every toy we get for him, he finds an alternative way to play with it. For example, we've got him like a little xylophone thing. Let me just get my little camera and I'll show you. Alright, so we got this little xylophone thing for him, as you can see, and this is his way of playing with it. He'll just pick it up and then bash it onto the ground and make as much noise as possible. But he's not interested in actually trying to play the notes, hit the keys. He's got like a little red stick thing. He's not interested in that. He's just interested in dragging it all around the ground, picking it up and boom, bashing it down again onto the ground. And these floors are thin. We've got neighbors and they've already complained about noise before. He just wants to bash, bash, bash and push, push, push. All his toys, he finds an alternative way to play with them. And it's so confusing. So we don't even know, should we bother getting him any toys? Because he plays with our stuff, like my phone. My phone's a casualty. Oh, it's over there charging. My phone's a casualty because my phone has been dragged along the ground so many times, the colour has been scratched off. Oh, He'll do this for ages. He'll do this for absolutely ages. So the people downstairs, it's like, are you doing construction or what? They're like, what is happening up there? Why is it just like boom, boom, boom onto the ground? Which is what he's doing, and he thinks it's so funny. So I try not to react. When I hear it, I'm just like, I'm not reacting, not reacting. I'm not gonna let him know that this is a thing. But eventually, I take the thing away. Eventually, I take... Yeah. Eventually I take the thing away because it's just like so noisy. And I should mention, he hates sleeping. Sometimes he's so tired. Like the other day, he was eating and he was falling asleep, but every time I tried to pick him up to put him to sleep, he was like, no, 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 not having it, not having it, not having it. He doesn't want to go to sleep. He just does not want to sleep. But yet, he's so tired. Like now, oh, I put my camera down. I'll show you now how he's playing. He's so tired right now. He's so tired. But will he sleep? No. It's crazy. So, any and all suggestions welcome. Oh, he does like Peppa Pig and he does like Bing, these two cartoons. So he will watch that and he'll listen to it as well. So when it's on the TV, because I stream from YouTube to the TV. When it's on the TV, he will be listening to it and he'll be bashing his stuff around and doing whatever he's doing. And if I stop it, he'll like, huh? Look around at the TV, then look at me, because he knows like I'm in control. He knows, he's look at me and then he'll start moaning at me, telling me to turn it back on. So I put it back on and he's not watching. He'll just go back to his thing and he'll occasionally look around and back to his bashing around and look around like that at the TV. So he likes those two cartoons. But yeah, any and all suggestions welcome. I don't know, many of you have had babies before, know someone with babies. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I think I'm gonna end today's video here. Wow, I got that done really quickly. I'm really impressed with myself. Now I've got to edit this and put it on the internet without this little one destroying my computer. Wish me luck. See you in a bit. Bye.